Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The next video we're gonna do is she cheated and I stayed for 8 more years. Man says he was humiliated and broken. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family, and also, if you have any videos that you feel that fit the channel that you want to hear me react to, post them in my community tab or send them to me over on direct message over on Instagram. My Instagram will be spelled out in the pinned comment, and the link to hit it to go straight to my Instagram will be in the link in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and join the Young Tripp family. And let's get into this.
Video that I have ever had to record. This is the hardest video that I have ever had to record, and I feel like I have to say it. But in 2007, my life completely broke. I completely broke. My wife at the time, she had been cheating on me, and I really handled it terrible. I didn't handle it like a man. I fell completely apart. I cried all the time. I drank all the time. I cried. More drink. I cried. I begged, pleaded, cried some more. Completely out of control. Here's the part that I freaking still hate, and hate to say it out loud. The moment she told me, she had 100% of the power. Not because she cheated, but because I lost myself. I lost my mind. She even told the other dude, I know because I called him, that she cheated on.
You should never call the other person, and that's for male and female. You should never call the other person if your person stepped out on you. That is between you and your person. It doesn't matter if you're dating. It doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You should never call the other person that stepped out with your person, because they don't owe you anything. The only person who owes you anything is the person that you are talking to. And it's hard for everybody to realize that, men and women on all sides, that it's hard to realize. And that's the case, I believe, for everybody. When you really, really, really love and, like someone and been married to them for many years or dating them for many years, it is so hard to not reach out to the person that your spouse or significant other was having romantic relations with, having an affair if you're married, or just cheating on you if you are, just in a romantic dating type of relationship. But the right thing to do is to not reach out, to not say anything, to that person. You just need to confront the person that you are talking to, because they're the ones that actually owe you the loyalty, not the person that stepped out with your partner. They don't owe you anything because they don't know you. As we see that from all these different shows that used to always come on TV, well, they still come on TV, that used to get shot all the time, the Jerry Springer show, the Maury show, and all that, trying to, I called this person, I confronted this person, oh yeah, I want to come on the show and confront this person or this and that because they was messing with my person and all this and that. But that's between you and your person. The only person that owes you anything is that person, because that other person may not even know nothing about you. They may think that person was single because you were just dating them. Or they think that person is single because they took off their ring because they know they have a history of getting other people. And so they want to appear to look single. So yeah, only that person that you're rocking with, dating, or married to only owes you that loyalty. Let's continue.
Me, not because she cheated, but because I lost myself. I lost my mind. She even told the other dude, I know because I called him, that she cheated on me because she knew that I would never forgive her. Also told me about the little pictures on the side of my bedroom stand of my kids. Think about that.
Never call.
Save 10 cents a gallon on
Advertisement.
gas and up to 25 cents a gallon on auto diesel. Download the Love's Rewards app today.
You've worked hard to get to where you are, and there's still a lot you want to accomplish. Whether you're looking
Can't
to
skip it
advance
right
your
now.
career or launch a new one, DeVry can help give direction to your dreams. You work toward your
Try
goals.
now.
DeVry.
She knew that I would never forgive her. Also told me about the little pictures on the side of my bedroom, that she cheated on me because she knew that I would never forgive her. Also told me about the little pictures on the side of my bedroom stand of my kids. Think about that.
Never call. Never go and call and find out or have a conversation with the other person. Man or woman, never call.
She knew that I didn't have the strength to walk away. She knew it. And instead of me standing up like a man, prove her wrong, I proved her 100% right. I stayed. Not for a month, not for a year, 8 freaking years. 8 humiliating years of pain.
He didn't stay just a year. He didn't stay not just a few months or a year. He stayed for 8 more years. And she told the other person that she was rocking with, oh, he ain't gonna leave me, so we can keep doing what we doing, because he ain't gonna do nothing. Basically made this dude sound like a simp, make him seem like a simp, told the other dude that he's basically a simp. You don't even gotta worry about him, he's nothing. A person that she's married to, y'all. Wow. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. If there's any videos that you run across that you feel that fit the channel, you can post it in my community tab or send it to me over on direct message on Instagram. Let's continue.
And you'll
Not for a year, 8 freaking years. 8 humiliating years of pain.
and you'll never ever get that back. Props to him for having this conversation, because there's a lot of guys that go through this same situation, and instead of them doing the thing that they know that they're supposed to do, they postpone it, they kick the can down the road, they act like it didn't happen, they act like that they can come back from it. Now, I will put a caveat in here and say that sometimes a lot of guys actually make the adjustment to ensure that they keep their kids safe. You know, they don't want their kid to be raised in a different household. And even that, I think that it has limits. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that it's very difficult for a woman to come back from basically being exploited from another guy. And in most instances, it's not the first time. It's just the time that she either got caught or that she admitted it because she was on her way to getting caught. Or a lot of times, if she just go and admit it, basically like volunteering the information, she's looking to humiliate you, and she's an extreme narcissist. And really, I don't blame her, because if you then find yourself in a situation where you're doing this, then you got to learn a hard lesson. And it sucks, right? It sucks when you hear guys go through this type of thing, because you don't wish this on your own enemy. You don't wish for a family, especially with young kids, to be getting destroyed or broken up or all of this type of stuff. But it's hard to come back from a situation where, you know, a woman is saying that she's been with another guy, and then he probably had all kind of images. He probably called to confirm and asked all kind of crazy questions. And I don't know why another person would answer the phone and have a whole conversation about another dude's, chick or whatever. But that's in my opinion, that's weird in itself. But to stay for 8 years, and remember, he said this was in 2007, so this was right before the height of the breakdown of America when it came to the housing crisis and the banking system and all of this stuff. And so not only are you dealing with this, but you're also dealing with economic uncertainty in the middle of it all. And that's just like the cherry on top. That's the thing that could get you pushed over the edge. And so I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Like, I don't like this. I don't like how this played out. I think it's humiliating. I think it's debilitating. And this is a part of the conversation that a lot of the women don't want to have. They don't want to have this conversation, right? Because everything is about what guys do to women. But this is the part that they don't want to have. You know why? Because they just don't admit it. They cheat better. They'll take it to the grave. It's a lot of guys walking around with kids that they think is theirs. They not their kids. It's a reason why women are fighting paternity at birth. It's a reason why. It ain't because, oh my God, it's so disrespectful and none of that. No, it's because there's too many women that's doing things that they shouldn't supposed to. You don't have to hide the truth. Cool, I'll do it. I ain't tripping about it. Ain't no big deal. But I bet you, if we start finding out exactly what's going on, it would change the whole dynamic of how men look at women. Men are already waking up. They're already waking up. They already got a different disposition about how it is that they see life, how it is that they see relationships, how it is that they see women and all of this stuff. They're already waking up. And so when you see this play out and you see how this thing is going, it's ugly. It's an ugly truth that a lot of guys have to subject themselves to. But better late than never, and please don't stay for 8 years suffering through this, giving your life force and your life energy. You can't get that back.
When education works for you,
Advertisement.
everyone wins. Flexible, affordable. Learn more at wgu.edu.
Advertisement. Can't skip it right now.
Outside isn't just something you see.
Fusion, shit I did to my family.
Don't stay for 8 years suffering through this, giving your life force and your life energy. You can't get that back.
Fusion, shit I did to my family. 8 years of trying to fix something that I knew was unfixable. I didn't just hurt me. I hurt my kids, I hurt my businesses, I hurt her. I hurt myself. I dragged everybody through a decade of literal hell. Because I refused to face the absolute truth. Here's my truth that I didn't understand back then, but I crystal today. When you lose yourself, you lose everything. It doesn't matter what she did. It doesn't matter what they did. If you collapse as a man or a woman, everything around you collapses. And I completely collapse.
And a lot of women will sit there and say, oh man, you need to heal, or oh man, don't put this. Stop. He's absolutely right. Because a lot of guys will start to question themselves, they'll lose their confidence, and what they don't understand is that it don't have anything to do with them. It wasn't something that you wasn't doing, it wasn't any of that stuff. It's because of the person that you're with, and they just have problems that they need to deal with, and they don't care about you at all. At all. They'll sit there and try to villainize the guy and say, well, this is what, turning into it. No, he's not hating on nobody. Actually, what I see is that he's taking personal responsibility. But see, they don't want you to see this content. They don't want you to know that this is a possibility, right? Because then you're going to empower yourself and you're going to remove their power that they have over you.
100%. I thought fighting for the relationship meant holding on, begging. I'll do it. I'll do whatever you want. Trying more. Unfortunately for me, drinking to numb it when it didn't work out, that wasn't strength. It's a weakness. If I could go back, I would not chase her for 1 second. I wouldn't beg. I wouldn't cry. I certainly would never have drank again. I would get quiet. That's it. I would get quiet. I would stand back, start rebuilding me. That's the only move. That is, in my coaching business, that is the hardest thing for guys to get. You don't have any control. You're not gonna control her. You're not gonna fix her. You're not gonna convince her. Fix yourself. When you're fixed, when you're grounded, when you're strong and clear, you're not going to cry in front of them and beg them. You're not going to stay in situations that destroy you. You make clear, hard decisions, clean ones, and quickly. And you move forward, not always looking back. I didn't do any of that. I delayed that pain 8 years, and I paid for it, and I made everyone around me pay for it. But if you're going through something like that right now, listen, and listen careful, Generation X. Please don't do what I did. Don't beg. Do not chase. Do not drink it away. Do not pretend it's not happening. Get quiet. Look at yourself. Get your feet under you. Get your shit together. Because from that place, you know exactly what to do. And whatever that decision is, it'll be better than dragging yourself along into horrible decisions and dragging everybody else through years of unnecessary pain. Unnecessary. Starting over ain't easy, Generation X, but we're doing it. If you're starting over like me, please hit the subscribe button. Type up.
Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him. I think that that's absolutely awesome. Props to him for making the adjustment and all of that, but he's 1000% correct. Once you own it and once you own who you are, you take your power back and then, you go about moving on with your life. And you'll be better as a result of it. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. We just dropped a video inside of the Patreon. Always like to link back to the content creators because it's the right thing to do. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.
Advertisement. I agree with Anton. Shout out to him. I agree with everything that he said. You should not be staying for 8 more years. That's absolutely insane. Basically, she made him seem like he a sucker. And thank goodness he got himself out of that and didn't continue to try to make it work because there was no way it was going to make it work. The guys on the phone telling them, oh, yeah, I saw pictures of your kids and you and all this other stuff and saying all that. And, the wife knew that he wasn't going to leave, but he left in the end. He just didn't leave right away. But that is crazy to stay 8 more years after somebody did something like that to you. Never stay 8 more years. Never call the person. You only speak to your person. And then if you can't, get past it, it's time to go. And usually you can't get past that. Usually for a man, you usually can't get past something like that. So he should have known that and got on up out of there, which eventually he did. But he should have did it right then. But let me know what y'all think. I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and in a link in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join the Young Tripp family. My Instagram will be spelled out in the pinned comment because YouTube does not allow you to add outside links that are not YouTube videos. But my Instagram will be in the link in the description. Make sure you come follow me over there because I post over there as well too. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.